So the Sarasota Film Festival kicked off with a Hollywood-style event at the Opera House Friday night. And our own celebrity makeup artist, Mickey Williams, was there, and she's going to give us a little bit of a red carpet beauty roundup. But first, I cannot wait to talk about everything we saw. You did such a great job jumping in there to talk to everybody.
Well, I learned from the best. I mean, but honestly, it was kind of weird because I've never done that before, and I kind of just talked straight from the hip. But it was fun because I knew a little bit about it, and some of my clients in the past, I've worked with Laird Hamilton, I've worked with Aisha Tyler. I was really excited about that aspect of it because I was like, oh, you know, I can talk to them about all the makeup and all the time we've met each other in New York. But when I got there, I really kind of was just blown away by the filmmakers. And you guys have a great job because you really get to go in there and you get to ask questions and find out really kind of like what is it all about? And you get to be moved by people just by their passion behind their projects. I remember we were thinking about, I'd go in there and I'd say, hey, what are you wearing on the red carpet? Or what do you have on the red carpet? What kind of makeup are you wearing? And we realized that it wasn't really kind of cool to do that because that was a question that, people in Hollywood didn't want to have asked. They said, why don't you ask the guys this? So we ended up kind of swapping it, asking the guys, and we really were able to ask a lot of the women, what moves you and why you're here. We didn't really go into that, but we did have some great outfits as we saw on the very beginning of the show. We did, and some great conversations too. So let's take a look at all we were able to experience on the red carpet at the film festival. We're going to ask you, since this is such a big film festival,
sure,
what are you wearing?
So I have to check, actually.
Do you notice that the crowd is changing after all of these years you doing it?
Even though we do tend to have an older audience, lots of senior citizens in our audience, the audience in Sarasota is very sophisticated. We are able to put films in front of the audience in Sarasota that people in much larger towns and cities would not be able to accept or handle. So the older crowd has always been sort of with us, and it's really exciting to see the younger crowd kind of starting to catch on to that and join us as well.
Well, I mean, you have Laird, so you're going to have that whole millennial love fest, right?
Exactly right.
And everything he's made, he's done on his own, and the fact that he's been able to change the sport so radically over the course of his life, push the envelope so much, I think it's a really great story. It's one of the great untold stories.
Did you learn how to surf?
I have gotten up on a surfboard.
Yeah?
I will say that.
We're an international film festival. We got films in from 32 countries this year. International issues are local issues. And we also profile a number of incredibly strong, empowered women.
Now you're a filmmaker?
Yeah, I am.
Excellent.
It's the third in a trilogy about activist women.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you for doing that.
I make those kinds of films.
I really think that one of the greatest developments of the last couple of decades of the film world is the greater involvement of women filmmakers. And on that side of the camera, on the behind the camera side.
Can I ask you a question? Is this your first Sarasota Film Festival?
No, I come every year.
You come every year?
Yes,
I really love it.
I love it, I love it, I love it.
You have a great tan.
Yes, thank you.
These are amazing. She got these.
Yeah, I buy in Las Vegas.
Oh, hey. I love it. Are you really? That's a wonderful.
Who makes it? My kids are going to be embarrassed. Goodwill, $4.99.
No way.
Thank you. Goodwill, $4.99 on the pants.
I'm in an Amazon Prime dress myself. So.
Okay, I need an explanation here. It's good to see you with your clothes on?
Yeah.
What was that all about?
Well, I was walking up to her, and she said, the other lady said, hey, it's great to see you with your clothes on. And I said, what? And she said, she's a nudist. And I said, well, bravo, very free spirit. Let's do an interview. And it just seemed, and she was there with one of the filmmakers, and she was just said she was having a great time. And we asked her, okay, well, what are you wearing? Because that was what, since you're wearing clothes, what is it? And she's like, Goodwill pants. My kids are going to kill me, So it was cute.
Well, I think it's amazing. One, Goodwill has a lot of good stuff, but I think our film festival, what I love about it, it takes it beyond just being out to be seen. It's a lot of issues. Every year they tackle something important, and I love the fact that they are tackling issues that affect women and putting it out so there's a discussion to be had about that.
Absolutely, and they're so passionate about it. Like when we were interviewing with them, it was these women were just like, hey, you need to talk to her because she's the art director of this festival, and you need to really find out where she's seeing all of these improvements happening in film and behind the lens with women. And it was impressive because I'm sitting there like, thank you, thank you, thank you. I just felt such gratitude, so I kept saying, thank you for doing what you're doing, and I was so excited.
Right,
So
and it's
it
truly
was-
about the films, and that's what makes this unique, and people are interested in the issues surrounding it. So it's a great event. It's going to continue on throughout the week, and we're going to continue talking about it too. When we come back, Mickey brought a few things to help us look great, whether we're on the red carpet or just out and about. Stay with us.